Mila Hart still remembered the smell of burnt coffee and cold air the night everything was taken from her. She was sitting alone in a glass conference room at Echelon Media, staring at a framed photo on the wall. Her and Jackson Cole, smiling like two people who believed the world was fair. Back then, they were partners, dreamers, fighters. No one would have guessed that the man standing beside her in that photo would one day erase her existence. They built Aurora Creative together from nothing. Late nights, unpaid bills, empty fridges, endless ideas. Mila was the mind, strategy, structure, execution. Jackson was the face, charm, speeches, connections. Together, they were unstoppable. Their breakthrough came when Lumina Studios showed interest in their platform, a revolutionary system designed to give independent creators global reach. It was Mila's idea. Every line of code, every growth model, every pitch detail, hers. On the day of the final deal, Jackson said he had an emergency and didn't show up. Mila waited, called, messaged, no response. Hours later, the meeting ended abruptly. A week passed. Then the headlines dropped. Jackson Cole signs multi-million-dollar deal as sole founder of Aurora Creative. Mila read the article 3 times, her hands shaking. Her name wasn't mentioned once. She tried calling him again and again. Finally, a single text arrived. "You were never meant to lead. This is my world now." That message destroyed more than her career. It shattered her trust in people, in fairness, in justice. She fought back. Lawyers, emails, witnesses, but Jackson had planned everything. Contracts were altered, her access revoked, investors silenced. Within months, Aurora Creative collapsed under Jackson's control, and Mila was labeled unstable, difficult, replaceable. She lost her home, she lost her reputation, she lost everything. People whispered her name like a warning story. She couldn't handle pressure. She wasn't strong enough. Eventually, they stopped talking about her at all. And that silence was exactly what Mila needed. She disappeared. No social media, no interviews, no contact. She moved to a quiet cabin in Oregon where nobody knew her name. While the world forgot her, she studied corporate law, digital forensics, cybersecurity, media manipulation. She worked quietly as a consultant under fake names, earning money, building alliances, learning how power really worked. Most importantly, she collected proof. Old backups Jackson thought were deleted, emails hidden in archives, audio files, legal loopholes, financial trails. Every lie he built his empire on was carefully documented. She wasn't angry anymore. Anger rushes. She was patient. 2 years later, Jackson Cole stood on a stage in New York, announcing Aurora's global expansion, a $250 million valuation. Cameras flashed. Applause echoed. He smiled and said, "I built this from nothing. Alone." In the audience, unnoticed and calm, sat Mila Hart. When the lights dimmed, the screens glitched. A single sentence appeared everywhere. "Truth is never lost. It only waits." Then everything collapsed. Emails showing stolen credit, financial records proving fraud, recordings of threats, contracts manipulated in his favor. Gasps filled the room. Jackson froze. Security panicked. And through the chaos, Mila walked onto the stage, steady, unshaken. She looked at him once. No anger, no hate. "You didn't just steal my work," she said. "You tried to erase me. But silence was never weakness. It was strategy." Authorities arrived. Jackson was arrested live, in front of investors, media, and the world. His empire fell in minutes. Weeks later, Mila declined interviews, declined fame. She rebuilt Aurora Creative under her own terms, transparent, ethical, unbreakable. People who once doubted her came back asking for forgiveness. She didn't need revenge anymore. She had justice. They thought she was gone. They thought she was broken. But she was only waiting. Because some revenge doesn't scream. It arrives quietly. and takes everything back.